Hello Leo, welcome to this reading for the month of December. I hope it finds you well, and I hope that if this video found its way to you, that it was meant for you. Since this is going to be a general reading for your sign as a whole, some details may not resonate with you, and if that's the case, please feel free to check out another placement, another reading, or just another reader in general. We're starting this month in the aftermath of a partial lunar eclipse, so it's a pretty rough time right now, and this year's already been pretty rough, so hopefully this reading will be able to provide some clarity and some insight on how to move forward this coming month. And let's just go ahead and get started. First, I'm going to find the central theme of your month, Leo, by using the Spiritual Tarot by Akirax Uno, which is a Major Arcana deck only, and I like only using the Major Arcana for this, just to get a very major theme that you're going to need to be prepared for. What does Leo have in store? What is coming to Leo this month? We got two. Alright, we have the Hierophant in reverse and the Empress in reverse. Interesting. Okay. Good enough. Right off the bat, I don't think you're doing too well, Leo, and I'm sorry for whatever situation you may be in right now. I think you are definitely... I think you're in need of some nurturing, some guidance, especially with the Empress in reverse, and guidance with the Hierophant in reverse. I think it's a feeling of just being so completely downtrodden, and just so many things are piling up at once that it feels like nothing is ever going to be able to go right again. So I feel like that maybe, I think that's what's going to be coming to you this month. If you're already in that state, I think it's a situation where it's going to get harder before it gets better. And I'm hoping for you, Leo, that by the end of this month, this hardship will lead to something so much better for you. For now, we're going to find out more details about this with a traditional Rider-Waite deck. Okay. Why are both of these here? Why do we have the Hierophant and the Empress in reverse for Leo? Okay, we've got the Four of Cups in reverse. Ooh, I think what might make this hurt even more is I have the feeling that this is already how you feel, and you're already at a point where it's like, how much more can I take? But I have a feeling that that got you really downtrodden. To the point that you were apathetic, almost as if the Four of Cups is in the upright. But now, seeing it here in the reverse, I think you're going to either have already found, or you're about to find something that sparks your interest, that like snaps you out of that, and you're like, wait, no, things aren't worth trying. And I'm really hoping that that isn't something that breaks you this month, if it's not as it seems. Let's see. At least one more. Why is the Hierophant here? In reverse. Find that out specifically. Ace of Cups. Yeah, I really think this is going to be something that's really going to renew things for you. It's really going to, like, restore your faith in keeping going. I'm hoping that this stays as a bright point for this month, because right now, seeing this so far with these cards, like, what you could be learning is that, you know, you've went through hardship and now you're getting the rewards that it feels like you deserve after all this suffering. And so it's possible that you aren't going to face more this month, like, where something even worse is going to happen. Maybe it's just that you learn to appreciate what you do have this month, which it's a very good month for doing it. It's a very good season now that we're coming into near winter time and all the different types of holidays that are about being thankful and mindful about what you have in your life and who you have in your life. So let's see, let's get at least one more card. Why is the Empress here in particular? Why do we have the Empress in reverse? Why is the Empress here? Yeah, okay. Five of Cups in reverse. So this is coming in after a very difficult time before this. I think now that this is coming in, that was kind of vague what I was saying. Now that this is coming in, you're able to heal from whatever deep hurt kickstarted this downfall, basically, to getting to that upright Four of Cups kind of place where you're apathetic. You don't care what happens next. So now that you're starting to find your interest, your spark again, with this new energy coming through, I don't necessarily feel that this is romantic. It definitely maybe for a good amount of you, but I also just get a feeling of, like, friendship. Like, it's just going to be a very good energy coming into your life. You guys may click very well. Like, you may be able to collaborate on things. I think you have the same kind of vision, and you can appreciate that in each other. And having that's definitely going to make you reflect on these situations that made you feel like, I'm never going to recover from this. I can never move on from this. And it's going to help you see that you are. And then we also have Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Nine of Cups. Okay. I think in realizing this, you're also going to realize that, or just how closed off you've been, or even emotionally immature that you've been, because you entered that place of, I'm never going to recover from this. Why bother? What's the point? And that closed you off from a lot of opportunities and a lot of people who care about you. And it's kind of kept you isolated. Like when you have the Nine of Pentacles upright, it's a really nice card of, like, self-sufficiency and, like, independence. And in reverse, it can be, you know, not being wise with your investments and the material items that you do have, because, like, the Nine of Cups, or the Nine of Pentacles upright is also abundance. But, sorry about that, had an interruption. So as I was saying, with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it's not only just a sense of, like, being immature with your finances, but I think it's also it kind of the same feeling that you can sometimes get from the Nine of Cups, especially when this is in reverse. That you're kind of like selfish about what it is that you have, or very guarded, like Four of Pentacles kind of energy. And I think what it is that you're protecting here is more so your energy and your time and your effort, and you're only devoting it to yourself because of how much you've been hurt. And that's understandable. Like, we do need to put ourselves first. Our survival, our comfort is definitely important, but it's also not an excuse to put that same hurt onto other people, even if it's unintentional. And if it's unintentional, it's understandable too. That's why discussions need to be had if this is relating, like if this new thing coming in is somebody that you already know, this may be something related to it. But regardless of all that, I think these are the things that you're going to be reflecting on once this is introduced to you. And it's going to make you think about not only how much you have, but also how much you want and are capable of going after. I think that's part of the Nine of Pentacles being reversed as well. You're not making that effort to have these comforts and these goods because it hurts to try and not succeed. Let's see. Is there anything to add to this? Using the Aquarian deck in a poker size. I love the clarifications I get from it, especially in conjunction with this Rider-Waite deck. The Hermit in reverse. After a period of isolation and closing yourself off from the world, coming back out to it. Let's see how this situation is going to manifest this month. How are these mini themes, how are these feelings and events going to actually occur this month? Queen of Wands in reverse. I think there's at least one more. I feel like with this Queen of Wands in reverse here, you might be exemplifying this behavior that we discussed earlier that you will potentially be reflecting on after this kind of encounter happens. Let's see. Alright, we've got the Chariot. And the Three of Pentacles. Oh, that's so nice. So I think after realizing this here, this may be like something that'll happen like relatively soon in the beginning of December. And it's just gonna like make this realization click in your head, where you realize that like this has been you recently. Especially Queen of Wands being a fire, relating to fire. There's definitely a lot of Leo energy in this right now. And I think after, like, once you realize this, you're going to kickstart into action. You are going to go after everything you've been denying yourself, and you're going to open yourself up to other people along the way, to the people around you, your group of friends, your close chosen family kind of people, and you're going to accept help from them, and you're going to just come back into the world after this time away and reflecting on how much you didn't like yourself. I'm getting a sense that a lot of that apathy was from a sense, like, there's a sense of self-loathing, and I feel like it comes from of all these times that things that you wanted to happen didn't go through, or things you tried to make happen didn't quite pan out. It's just a feeling of, it must be me. I'm the one that's making these things not work out, and it's very easy to fall into a mindset like that. Now we're gonna see what you should do to react to this situation. Maybe a suggestion of what your first plan going forward is going to be, what steps you're going to take to change this. I feel like I need to shuffle this real quick. Page of Swords. You're going to be talking to someone. You're going to own up to whatever it is that, what you've been reflecting on. Any bad behavior that's been inadvertently selfish. And you're going to go to someone. I get a feeling that it's someone very close to you. It doesn't necessarily have to be this person. Like, I think it's more so like your closest confidant that you like to brainstorm ideas with, and just like explain what you realized and what your feelings are right now, and what your feelings have been like, and they're going to be there to help you out and talk about it. I want to clarify this Page of Swords. They can be a little vague sometimes. Three of these. Okay. Well, we've got, I didn't even see you down there. Oh, we've got the Six of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Tower. Interesting, okay. I have a feeling that this person that's going to pop back into your life and cause a huge shakeup like this, like, I think you're going to have some kind of very big revelation this month, especially with seeing the Tower here, but it kind of just had that feeling of it with how quickly you were just gonna respond to this. We don't have a lot of major arcana going on right now, but there's a lot of energy packed in here right now. So I have a feeling that this person that's going to cause this is someone from your past. Someone that you've always had fun with, someone you've always enjoyed and you've been fond of. And I think with this return, you're going to realize it's someone that you want in your life for a very long time. And they're also going to help you realize what it is you want in your life for the long haul. Like, pretty much, you're just gonna start thinking about the future and planning for the future. And Two of Swords keeps coming up a lot. I think a lot of people are going to have different, like, ultimatum type things this month, especially now that we're coming towards the end of the year and it's a big cultural shift. We always associate it with needing to let go with the old, invite the new in as much as you can. But I feel like here in this situation, you also have that choice of remaining apathetic or realizing what you did and going full throttle into owning up to it and moving forward. And whether that's you actually, like, hurting someone or, like, how much you have sacrificed for yourself because you would not let yourself go after. Just letting go of it. Like, like nothing. Even though this has kept you so down for so long, it's just the catalyst you need to start to super heal from it. There's a lot going on here. And with this tower here, this is a conscious choice that you are going to be making. Like, you are choosing to let this tower come down. You are choosing to expose the parts of you that you don't like or don't want people to know about, so that you can build on from it, so that you can move past it. Tear it all down so you can build it back up. And that is a really strong way for that to be here. Yeah, wow. I'm gonna get one more card on how to react, if I can get one from this deck. But if I can't, I honestly wouldn't be too surprised. Oh, we got, oh, Jesus, we have 3. Alright, we've got the 7 of Wands, we've got the 6 of Cups, and we have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. I think with these here, like especially with this, after all this coming through with the Page of Swords, you're putting in that, you know, that final stand. Not necessarily the final stand the way that like the 9 of Wands is, but that you're going back in, you're standing your ground, you're still trying, you're still keeping at it. Before it had a feeling of like, why should I try again? But you're back and you're ready for action basically at this point. You're still exhausted, you're still weary. This has still been a fight to get here, but you're not going down without it. And then we have the 6 of Cups again. So again, just reminiscing about your past, reminiscing about like what has made you happy in your life and what it is that you really want to have in it now, especially if it's something that's missing that you once had. I think you're really going to be connecting with your friends. You may be reconnecting with an old group of friends that you know, had like in high school or something, or, you know, way long ago in school. But I think this person is going to be separate from that. They may be the catalyst to getting you back with your group of friends. They may have been in that group, but I think they're coming independently from them. This is kind of a separate thing. And I think you're also going to look at what you don't want in your life, what's not working, what you should be walking away from in order to do better. And yeah, I think you're going to be heading into this new year like full steam ahead, basically. I think you're going to be ready for it. You've been through a lot, and you're ready to go through more, whether it's good or bad. And that's a very good attitude to have towards life. It's something we're going to experience no matter what, so might as well be here to experience it. Alright, so I'm just gonna ask the deck my 3 favorite questions to close a reading, which is something to do, something to know, and something to stop. So, ooh. Oh, we got all 3 of them right here. Okay. Something to know. Something to know is this month isn't going to be easy. I don't necessarily think this is an emotional hurt. I think this more so is kind of, it's going to be your external forces, which makes a lot of sense considering the condition that our world is in right now, and considering the winter we're about to go into and how much harder it's going to be for all of us soon. That, yeah, it's just it's a reminder that this one is something to know. I'm not sure if I clarified that. Yeah, it's just going to be a reminder that there's going to be hardship, and it's going to hurt, and you're going to have to prepare for it, just because it hurts when you're not secure in your material world. but you know how to get through it. Alright, and then we had the King of Swords in reverse as something to do. The Emperor in reverse is something to stop. I'm going, ooh, okay. I don't know if you're in a relationship with someone right now, but if you are, it may potentially be something you know is not right. And that could be a reason why you've been so apathetic. You've just been kind of settling for something because you didn't feel like you deserved anything better. This relationship could have been either emotionally or physically abusive. I don't want to make any like broad claims, but it could have been that, and that's what gets you into that kind of mindset, because that is what that does to you. It makes you feel like, I don't get to have things. Everything is my fault. That kind of attitude. So with something to do right here, I get the feeling that like this is something you need to confront and you need to do it now. Yeah, seeing the both, yeah. This is someone not right for your life, and they don't deserve to be in it. And again, this might not resonate with everyone, but if it does with you, please do what's right for yourself. And then something to stop is the Emperor. Rigid, domineering, controlling. If this is the person that's in your life, stop having them in your life. Because you have so many better opportunities that are going to come to you in this month alone. Not just because a tarot reading is telling you that, but also because, you know, every day is a new day. It could be much worse than the day before that, but it could be much better. And that's the reason why we keep going, you know? Oh man, this is actually really heavy. I'm just gonna see if there's any final things that we need to know for this reading. Any final, okay, wow. You are done with whatever this is, with whoever this is. Like, you're done living in fear and anxiety. You are done feeling like this, because this is you, but at the same time, this is what you're doing to this. Like, you are sticking 10 different knives in it. You are done. You are done with this person. You're done with this relationship. You're done being afraid. You're done with the anxiety. You're done with how you feel about yourself. Like, you are realizing that you don't deserve that and that you're ready to move on. And you're going to be the one doing it, especially with this Chariot here. You're going to know how much you are worth it and what you want to achieve and what you're going towards, and you're going to head towards it full speed ahead because you deserve it. I'm telling you, Leo. And then we also have Seven of Pentacles, Hierophant in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse as well, and then Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, there's more messages of what you're going to be looking at things in your life that are not worth it, that are not going anywhere, that they're not sustainable. This person that you're with, you may be with them for like keeping up appearance kind of things. And maybe that's because you don't want to admit like how terrible things are behind closed doors, or maybe it's a like familial thing where you have expectations to uphold. But you're going to be realizing that it's not worth it. You don't care that you're going against the grain by leaving this behind. Hello, my camera stopped recording and I did not know. I apologize for that, and I apologize for the jarring cut, but this reading I felt like it was very important, so I still wanted to continue the final messages. So where I left off, I believe I was talking about the Hierophant and whether or not this is like a familial influence, or it's just you being afraid of how other people will perceive you. You're done with that. You're done with these things that are not helping you grow in life. You don't care what it looks like to other people. You don't care that you're going against the grain. You're tired of being this. You're tired of not enjoying where or what you have or who you're with. You're tired of holding yourself back from things that you deserve, you're tired of feeling like this. And then again, with the Hierophant in reverse being our one of our themes for this month, I do think it's very strongly you establishing your new normal. You don't care that you're bringing the tower down of all these structures that you've upheld. You are ready to go on your own path. And especially with the 9 of Swords and the 10 of Swords here, seeing all 5 of these together is very powerful. Okay, so when I did not realize my camera had stopped recording, I did clean up the table so that I could get you your final card from this Major Arcana deck. Because we're going to see what is the lesson you're going to be learning from this experience. There's definitely a lot happening and there's a lot to learn from. And your lesson is Judgment in reverse. I think you're going to be realizing how much this kept you back from your full potential. Stuff that you know that you are meant to do and have even wanted to do, but just kept yourself from doing. You're going to realize that you're just done. You're done holding yourself back. You're done avoiding the call. You're ready to start doing what it is you need to be doing in order to live your life to the fullest. And I think this is definitely going to be a very powerful month for you and a very powerful end to the year. I'm excited to see what you go into in the future, Leo. Anyways, that is the end of this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated with you. I hope that you will join me again for another reading in the future. I really do wish you a lot of luck, Leo. I think you've been through a lot, and I know that we all have this year, but everyone experiences pain and healing at different paces and different intensities, so it's so cheesy, but you are valid. Your feelings are valid, and you haven't wasted time. It's not too late. You can do whatever this is, especially with that Chariot energy. Like, you're ready. I have full faith in you. Anyways, yeah, I'm sending you guys lots of love and light, and take care.